Hello. In this screencast, I'd like to discuss a record that doesn't turn up in Alma. If you look at this catalog card, Studies of Biosynthesis in Escherichia coli, you'll see that there is a BML style call number with date embedded. It's a little hard to tell what the first digit is. I am guessing it's a 9. Let's try searching on it. Search under call number dash other, 9C 1955. And with searches of this kind, I'll often leave the final digit off. And so when we do that, we don't find a matching record. The next step I like to take in a case like this, when the call number search yields nothing, is to search on the title, Studies of Biosynthesis in Escherichia coli. Let's try a fragment of it there. And we find a record. Let's open that up. We look at the cataloging data in the bib record, attribution by Richard B. Roberts and others, Richard B. Roberts being Richard Brooke Roberts. We look at the catalog card. There is the name Richard Brooke Roberts. We look at the publication data, Washington, the Institution, 1955, Carnegie Institution of Washington, Carnegie Institute of Washington publication, 607. All of this matches. However, what gives me pause is the fact that there is no indication on the catalog card that we are looking at a second edition of this work. In fact, it looks as though it is a first edition, given that the publication year on the card is 1955, and the publication year that's given in this bib record is 1957. Rather, second printing. It looks as though it's simply a subsequent printing of the work. Pagination is the same, 521 pages. Also, you'll notice that there is listed in Hollis, at least, no count weigh holdings statement, and certainly nothing that corresponds to that call number, which we would have caught anyway at the first stage of our search. So all of this gives me reason to suspect that Alma is not going to have a record corresponding neatly to this item. We can try searching on a fragment of the title. But that will yield nothing. There is no record in the offsite spreadsheet corresponding to that title. And that is very strong evidence that you're not going to find anything in the sheet corresponding to this record. You can take the additional step, if you have access to Alma, to search on the title, as I've done here, and all you will find is a record for that second printing. You can try clicking on this series collection title. It does, after all, give a number for this particular publication. That pulls up an advanced search. And you can search through these results, but you're not going to find a record here either. Given all this, I recommend that you create an entry in the additional photostat items for this give as much of the cataloging data as you can, call number, presumed ownership, which would be HML, title, creator, and the rest, and attach to it no Hollis number, no MMS ID. The MMS ID for the second printing, in my judgment, doesn't match properly. What you could do is in the notes field in the additional photostat items sheet, indicate that there is a second printing under that particular MMS ID. But I would leave the MMS ID field empty. And so what we have, in my estimation, is a work that genuinely has no corresponding record in Alma, and I would treat it as such.